Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are starting our new 2020 Georgia Book Award nominees. The way we will do it again this year is through a book battle, so that begins today. We will battle 2 books against each other until we're down to our final 10, and then you will get to vote on your favorite out of those 10. So let's get started with our first 2 books. Today we're going to battle The Day You Begin against Sleep Well, Siba Saba. Let's begin with The Day You Begin. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. Maybe it will be your skin, your clothes, or the curl of your hair. There will be times when no one understands the way words curl from your mouth, the beautiful language of the country you left behind. My name is Rigoberto. We just moved here from Venezuela. And because they don't understand, the classroom will fill with laughter until the teacher quiets everyone. Rigoberto from Venezuela, your teacher says so soft and beautifully that your name and your homeland sound like flowers blooming the first bright notes of a song. There will be times when the words don't come. Your own voice, once huge, now smaller, when the teacher asks, "What did you do last summer?" "Tell the class your story." "We went to France," Chalet says. "These shells came from a beach in Maine." A boy named Jonathan holds out a jar filled with tiny shells so fragile they look like they'll turn to dust in your own untraveled hands. "My whole family went to India, Spain, South Carolina." Each souvenir a small triumph of a journey. Their travels going on and on. And as you stand in the front of the room, you can only remember how the heat waved as it lifted off the curb, and your days spent at home caring for your little sister who made you laugh out loud and hugged you hard at nap time. You can only remember the books you kept on reading long after she'd fallen to sleep. And in the room where no one else is quite like you, you'll look down at your own empty hands and wonder, what good is this when other students were flying and sailing and going somewhere? There will be times when the lunch your mother packed for you is too strange or too unfamiliar for others to love as you do. And when even your own friend, Naja, will wrinkle her nose and say, "What's in there anyway?" And you'll wonder how she doesn't see the rice beneath the meat and the kimchi. You'll wonder why she doesn't remember that rice is the most popular food in the world. There will be times when the climbing bars are too high and the run is too fast and too far and the game isn't the one you can ever really play. "I don't want him on our team," or "You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later." There will be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of. And all that stands beside you is your own brave self, steady as steel and ready, even though you don't yet know what you're ready for. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you until the day you begin to share your stories. My name is Angelina, and I spent my whole summer with my little sister, you tell your class. Your voice is stronger than it was a minute ago, reading books and telling stories, and even though we were right on our block, it was like we got to go everywhere. Your name is like my sister's, Rigoberto says. Her name is Angelina too. And all at once, in the room where no one else is quite like you, the world opens itself up a little wider to make some space for you. This is the day you begin to find the places inside your laughter and your lunches, your books, your travels, and your stories, where every new friend has something a little like you and something else so fabulously not quite like you at all. The end. This is the day you begin. Now, let's start our second book. Sleep Well, Siba and Saba. Siba and Saba lost things. Not a day slipped by when the sisters hadn't lost something. Somewhere. They lost 7 sweaters in 7 speeding buses. They lost 2 pairs of silver sandals on the sandy beaches at Sissi Island. They even lost their bedroom slippers at a sleepover with their sweet cousin Susubi. The only thing they didn't lose was each other. That's good. Sulabalonge, Siba and Saba. Papa would sing before sending the sisters to sleep. Sleep well, Siba and Saba. And in their sleep, between soft sheets and dreams of sweets, they would find all the things they had lost. Siba dreamed of her best satin sash that she lost on safari with her ballet school class. She dropped the sash in the savannah grass as she sat silently watching an impala pass. And Saba dreamed of her mama's shawl that she lost on a stroll through the sunset Sippy Falls. The soft wool shawl fell out of her hand as she watched a sunbird take off and land. One night, Papa sang, Sula Belonge, Siba and Saba. Sleep well, Siba and Saba. And the sisters slept, and they slept, but for once they did not dream of lost things. Siba dreamed of a silver shilling settled in the side pocket of a silk purse, but she had never lost a silver shilling. Saba dreamed of a stiffly starched school uniform, ready and waiting for a smart student. But she had never lost a stiffly starched school uniform. When the sisters awoke from their sweet slumber, they shared with each other the stories of the things they had seen in their sleep. A silver shilling, said Siba. A school uniform, said Saba. The following day, Siba sat on the lap of her Auntie Marimba, who surprised her with a silver shilling that she slid from the side pocket of her silk purse. For your future, said Auntie Marimba. Later that evening, Papa came home with a new, stiffly starched school uniform for Saba, who was starting school soon. For your future, said Papa. The sisters looked at each other and smiled. And from that day on, Siba and Saba never again dreamed of things they had lost. They only dreamed about the special things they would someday see. Sleep well, Siba and Saba. So, today we battled 2 books, Sleep Well, Siba and Saba, and The Day You Begin. Now you get to make the choice of which was your favorite. So, go to the link today that will be posted out to your teachers and vote for your favorite book, and we'll see which one wins tomorrow. Have a great day, guys.